with Luton and Burnley joining Sheffield United back in the Championship next season. OK, they still have to cross the T's and dot the I's as far as Luton are concerned, but they're down. Manchester United won the Women's FA Cup for the first time, and the Premier League title race will go down to the last game of the season. But Arsenal need their North London rival Spurs to take something off City tomorrow night. It's live, of course, on talkSPORT. And Mikel Arteta has no doubt the Big Angels side will give it all they've got.
It's what the season is bringing. I don't know. There might be a reason for it.
You're not concerned at all? They did their lap of honour at the weekend. They're still going to be fully focused?
I don't think so. I think I've been in this league for 20 years. I've seen so many different things. I've seen teams that fighting for relegation, teams with not interest at all in the thing. And the honesty of this league is brutal. And it's one thing that you don't find anywhere else in the world. And I'm sure that will be the case.
So, Mikel Arteta confident Spurs will give everything they can. Spurs fans may be feeling slightly different, including Paul, who called the final word last night.
Every Spurs fan I know want Man City to win the league, and I also want, even though we played Man City on Tuesday, I want Spurs to lose, so therefore Arsenal win the title. To me, right, Spurs and Arsenal are massive rivals. We don't like each other, so I'd rather Spurs suffer than that team wins.
Well, if Spurs avoid defeat tomorrow night, Arsenal will be champions if they beat Everton at the weekend. But Ali, if Aston Villa lose this evening, Spurs could still, fill a Champions League spot. How the heck, as a fan of Spurs, can you want them to lose a game? Do you understand it?
Yeah, well, can I understand the warped mentality of the average football fan? No, I can't. But you're spot on. It's amazing, actually. The big result for Arsenal, and you've mentioned it, the big result for Arsenal, they must be praying for a Liverpool victory tonight, I would think, because obviously it makes the final Champions League place still alive. And if that's the case, then listen, I think Mikel Arteta is absolutely spot on, Jeff. I think the professionalism of players kicks in. You want to win the game. I don't care what anybody says. That's factually correct. You don't want anybody to come to your own home place and turn you over and give you a bit of a going over. So professional pride will definitely take over. But I don't think there's any doubt. I think Big Ange and the Spurs boys will be clearly looking for a Liverpool victory tonight to give themselves any chance at all of fourth place. But football fans, mate,
yeah.
What like?
I mean, Dan, the Spurs fan, he's a regular contributor. He says, I'm actually going to the game tomorrow and I purposely bought a Man City shirt to wear. Dan, no you haven't. No you have not. 03717 223344. Give us a call if you've got anything to say on that. If you're a Spurs fan or an Arsenal fan and you want to have a word about the potential outcome and who you want to win, of course. Yesterday's 1-0 defeat for Manchester United at Old Trafford means they've lost a club record 14 league games this season. Erik ten Hag told talkSPORT there still needs to be progress on the attitude of his players.
We have to work on that mentality because they have to bring it in any game. It's not acceptable. Every opponent is more than 100% motivated when they play United. And that is what this club, they deserved it in the past and the history. But if you bring this in the future, you have to bring more as your opponents. We see in every match that the opponents, they achieved the highest physical outputs. They perform on a higher physical level as us, as against all the other teams in the league. And so we have to bring that as well in any game.
So Erik ten Hag talking about the players' attitude. Does he have to take a look in the mirror as well, Ali?
Oh, of course, absolutely. I think with the greatest respect, that's the first thing he will be doing. But I mean, there's just a malaise about the club, isn't there, Jeff? I mean, that amount of defeats that they've had this season is an incredible statistic. It really is. It's amazing. And you looked at the game yesterday, and there's nothing about them. They don't have anything about them. There's no. Doesn't look as though there's any real fight, desire, no team spirit. I mean, you can even sense it within the crowd, within the stadium. They've got big problems, Jeff, big problems. I looked at the side as well. I mean, crikey, you actually looked at the two teams in the lineup and you think to yourself, Arsenal look an absolute certainty to win this game. And they did so comfortably. So Yes, should he look in the mirror? Yes, and he absolutely will. But I tell you what, you know, he's got problems within that playing squad. I think. I mean, again, how many times you and I spoke about it, Jeff? Look at that United side. How many of them would you keep for next season? Oh, I don't know, 2 or 3 maybe.
Yeah,
it's incredible.
Yeah, it's massive issue as far as Sir Jim Ratcliffe is concerned, and that's not his only issue, of course. Coming up, we'll turn our attention to the state of Old Trafford, on and off the pitch. Just how big a job does Jim Ratcliffe have on his hands? We'll discuss that next.
talkSPORT Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.